Hello YouTube, it is Damien. It is DAMMO Does England. It is season 4 of DAMMO Does England, season 2 here with Bournemouth. And we are here today with a massive game against Chelsea in the Premier League. As you can see, we are currently not top. We are second, but if we were to win today, we would go back to being in the top spot here with Liverpool overtaking us as they played on the Saturday. We're here on the Sunday, and we have Chelsea in what is a huge game. If Chelsea was to win, they would actually jump us and go above us because they would go level on points with a better goal difference. So it is a massive game here at Ashton Gate, obviously our new home ground, whilst the Bournemouth Stadium is being built. Look, it's been a great time to be a Bournemouth fan. We've been playing some great football. However, this is our first major test. Well, you say that. We actually played Spurs off stream and off camera. I knew we were going to do this Chelsea game, and I knew we just did Roma, and I feel like that I do put out a lot of videos on YouTube. And sometimes there's a point where you go, maybe this video would be too many. That Spurs game was. But as you can see, since we last met here against Roma, we beat Everton 3-2. What was a crazy game. We're always in control. And then they scored really late. Made my arsehole clench. And then I was like, okay, defensive. See it out. We did. We beat Preston in the Cabaret Cup. Rotated side. We then played our first string side against Spurs. And to draw this game 2-2 was really good. You know, when we scored 2 goals in 2 minutes, 3 minutes, I thought, here we go. We're going to rout him here. We're on our bike. We're on our way. And then Sung scored like 2 minutes later. And then the goal scoring stopped. This game here could have finished like 5-5. Unbelievable. Both keepers actually had a really good game. And there we go. We then beat Rajak 5-0. Watford 2-0. Newcastle 4-2. And then played our reserve boys against Slovian in the Europa League, where we are top of the group, winning 3 from 3. 3-0. That means we do have Chelsea in. And this is a big game. This game will decide if we are title pretenders or title contenders. It is going to be a game that could essentially say, yes, you are worthy of winning the Premier League in your second season at Bournemouth, or no, you've still got a little bit of work to do, which there's a part of me that hopes that we have a little bit of work to do, because, winning with Arsenal in 2 years is feasible. Winning in 2 years with Bournemouth is, I would have thought that would have been the undoable. And look, I'm all for doing the undoable, but I would not have minded a little bit of a slog as well. But in saying that, though, if we were going to win the Premier League this season, Brighton are currently mid-table in the Championship, so that could be quite the slog in itself. Anyhow, enough about that. Let's go beat Chelsea. Let's see how things go on. Spurs, as you can see, beat Newcastle 3-2. Having a decent year, I think, Newcastle. Yeah, in 17th, sure, decent. Yeah, you don't know nothing, Damien. Let's get into it, though. As you can see, though, in terms of injuries, Luton is back to the bench now. We have got Butland, Manzo, Jones, Winmer, Dion-Marco, Sessegnon, Drinkwater against his former club, Heidemann, Mahrez, Faye, and Wilson. I put Ponce on the bench because Ponce just looks like banging goals for fun every time he plays, so I'm going to put Ponce there. Troy Deeney misses out. He's the unlucky one because Sissoko is now 100% fit. He's been playing in the Europa League. He's been playing quite well. So to have him with Mahrez there is not the worst options to bring off for each other. Carlos as well. Carlos has been in great form. Carlos has now grown into our best ever midfielder, or our best midfielder here. Mazzala on support, I could definitely see him playing alongside Heidemann, but both are very attacking midfielders, and especially against Chelsea, you don't want to be going all gung-ho. We need someone that's going to run the show, get back and forth. Danny Drinkwater, Roberto's the guy. I'm going to go Danny Drinkwater because I think he's in that bit of better form, and let's get out to it, especially without Melling. I need that leadership, and Danny Drinkwater brings that to the table. Anyhow, massive game. If you're in the chat, let me know your score predictions as well, as we currently live on Twitch. Links in the description below. Always got to get the plug in. They've got Kepa, who's obviously caused up a bit of a stir. My take on it, if I was sorry, I would have dragged him off by his ear and told him he's not playing for Chelsea anymore. As Bluey Quetta, Skinner, Pavard, Tyrini, Jorginho, Kante, Ross Barkley, Suso, Hazard, and Inky Williams, who's a great player to pick up on FM. I got Mason Mount. He is unreal. He grows into quite a good player. I'm hoping he gets released at some point, and we're at a club that can profit from that. We're obviously still playing our 4-4-2. Why would we change the broken with something that's not broken? I want these boys to go out there, just relax, play as good as football as you possibly can, and the boys all seem relaxed, motivated, and ready to go toe-to-toe with Chelsea to really decide if we are title contenders or not. Massive game here. Are we going to win it? We'll find out. He's just being rested, is Luton. I'm focusing on what we can do. Barella's a really good midfielder, though. I am glad that he's not playing, but I don't want to, make enemies of any players at the moment as well. Anyway, it's Chelsea in the blue, us in the red and the black. We've beaten City this season. We've drawn to Spurs, and now this is the big title test. This is Chelsea, who would jump us if they were to win us today. If we weren't, we would then go and say to Liverpool, look, you can put as much pressure as you want by getting ahead with your game in hand, but we are going to equalise with you. And Danny Drinkwater, 8 minutes in, says, what pressure, Liverpool? What pressure do you put on? We're back to the top of the table, and Bournemouth go 1-0 up, 8 minutes in. Could not have wished for a better start. Been saying to the stream, I really want Danny Drinkwater to have a really good game against his former club. And bang, bang, Drinkwater, 8 minutes in, at the near post, looks the keeper in the line, then says, you know what, I'm going to go across it instead. And Kepa looking for it at the near post is, dumbfounded, and we are 1-0 up. It's a throw-in down our half. It is DiMarco. Throws the session on, flicks into Heidemann. Heidemann, though, poor touch, which is unusual. He's having a great year. Hazard there, looking there. 3 men around him. Winmer and Jones swarmed on in. Wilson, great touch. He's been in sensational form. What a ball. Omar Faye, the youngster from Barcelona. Oh, Kepa, what a save. He should have scored with 17 finishing. The correct that has grown to 17. Umar Faye has been, just look how well he's growing. And hopefully he will turn into the monster that he is. Or he doesn't get enough game time when we move to Brighton. He gets transfer listed. We pick him up. We got to think of those things. Anyway, Mahrez on this right-hand side, sweeping ball out to Sessegnon, but Sessegnon overruns it, and in the end, Suso will be on it. Can we counter-press high up the field? Force Chelsea long. We force Bluey Quetta long. It's not a bad ball. Inca Williams is quick. I'm thinking that's Women that's missed it. In the end, Butland covers his angles, and it forces the striker wide, and it's still 1-0 up, 25 played. It is Butland again. United go 1-0 up in a different game against Burnley. Who cares about your man United, seriously, until we have to manage him? I don't want to, but that's the challenge when we got to. Anyway, back to Kepa. Can we force Kepa long? We do. Can we win this ball in the air? Well, we've done enough to win the second ball, and Manzo, the youngster, who's been playing quite well with the injury to Lowton, picks it up, finds Wimmer and Jones, who will keep it between themselves, and Butland will go long yet again. And can he find anyone? We don't. As Louis Quetta, though, he takes a touch, back to Kepa, a bit of ding-dong football here. And can we get back on it? Wimmer does. Now, find a ball in the feet. It's a great ball in the Mahrez, and now he can create the little magician that we have brought in. Gets tackled, falls to Wilson. What a touch from Wilson. What a finish. Callum Wilson, the instinctiveness of Callum Wilson there, absolutely brilliant. Picks up the loose ball. Who's first just goes, I've got you for speed centre-back. I'm going to knock it past you. Kepa comes out and goes, mate, I've already scored 7 goals this season. 8, 9 now. I'm going to just bury this one. Don't worry, mate. And there we go. We are 2-0 up, 27 minutes played. And I'm pretty happy how things are going now as Blue Quetta is off injured. All things coming up Bournemouth at the moment, except that I don't really have a left back apart from Sessegnon, and DiMarco looks to pull his knee ligaments. That is not good news at all. Anyhow, and Sessegnon's having a poor one, so I don't really put him back there. Anyhow, 2-0 up. 48 minutes played. Should be half time. It is now. And there we go. Very good half from us. Very, very happy with that indeed. I'm very happy with the way things are going. Keep it up, boys. Anyway, it's Callum Wilson into Winmer, who will find Jones. And let's see if we can do it again. Callum, are you in? Callum? Kept a good save. I was expecting that to just be a pointless highlight. I'm not going to lie. But Callum nearly putting us 3-0 up here against Chelsea. What a crazy game to start the stream, eh? And what a crazy game for a little bit of a YouTube episode. We have dominated Chelsea in this half. Well, it feels like we have. Stat-wise, hasn't really proven that. Anyway, it looks like they're trying to play out from the back. That suits us fine because we man-mark and press that back four like anything. Anyway, Suso from a corner, whips it in front post, header. In the end, Pavard should have done better, should have found the target at a minimum. Heads wide. It's the first real big chance, apart from the Inky Williams chance, that we've seen Chelsea really have. Umar Farr's not having the best of games, and Ponce has been in great form. He's also on a booking. Don't need the youngster getting sent off. Ponce can go out there and just really trouble some of the back four there. And he loves the press, and if they're looking to play out from the back, Ponce, driving with his work rate could be quite good anyway. Is this a pointless highlight? Is this because... are we making a change, or is this because they're going to create something? So maybe us, Mahrez looking for Umar Farr on the volley. It could have been. In the end, he's gone cross keeper, kept a good save, and that would be the last impact Umar Farr will have in this game here. And it will be Mahrez, hopefully, to swing one in. He does, in the end, only as far as Skriniar. Can Jones recycle? He does. Heidemann out to Mahrez, should be still onside. Volley, Wilson. We are unreal this season. Unreal. We are title contenders. We're not pretenders, contenders. And I tell you what, from what I've seen in these first 9 games, the 2 games that we will play against Liverpool will decide this, because I don't see another team in the Premier League beating us this season. because we have been amazing. You know, you might say City, look what we did to City with 10 men. You could say Spurs, we drew to them. Yeah, but they were quite open. We have to play them here at Ashton Gate, which we've turned into a fortress. Am I getting ahead of myself? I probably am. But it definitely feels that way. Anyway, it looks like Dimarco has to come off here. We will get Garcia. We're 3-0 up. Should be fine if Garcia wants to get out there, which is not a problem with me at all. Anyone else? Lowton can get some match fitness as well, and we will take off Manzo's not have the best of games. I think we'll go like that. Give Lowton a run out. In a competitive game, look, if they were to score right now, it would make me worry. Morata doesn't really score too many. Lowton, what a challenge. Fools of Tyrini, though. He could bang one. Butland, they're making himself big. Spurs still want him. Spurs aren't getting him. And if I have to make him unhappy, I don't care, because he could be pivotal to us winning the title. He's a great goalkeeper. Anyway, Lingard, ball in, backstick, headed away from Kevin Winmo. He's been sensational from Spurs. Jorginho's going to pick it up, and it will be Kante to follow suit, and off they go. 80 minutes played. We are steaming towards a famous 3-0 win here against Chelsea, but it's another highlight. It's Jorginho and a Kante in that holding role where he should be playing in real life, and hasn't been really. Anyway, Ross Barkley, Kante in the Jorginho. Jorginho now sweeps one out to Lingard, Jesse Lingard. Interesting, signing. Don't think Liverpool. I don't think United would ever let him go, but Chelsea have scored one there. Morata with a great header. He was very deep too. It's a great header, to be honest. And it's 3-1, and all of a sudden, the bum hole starts clenching again, and you go, if they scored a second, what will you do? Let's hope that doesn't happen, eh? There we go, 3-1 up, time ticking away, it's a highlight. We're going to take a stress drink, and hope it's for us. Drink water. He's been absolutely colossal in the middle of the park. Into Alvaro Garcia, the Spaniard, into Drinkwater, into Heidemann. Heidemann now back to Phil Jones, over the top, looking for Callum. Will he get there? It's Kepa, and maybe it's a chance for Chelsea to go down the other end. Come on, boys. Win the header. Don't allow it to fall to Morata. Jones picks it up. No mistake. Back to Butland. Goes long. Really long. In the end to Kante. Good ball. Lowton picks it up. Into Heidemann. Into Mahrez. Good ball movement there from those three, as it was very quick and that ball speed. Mahrez over the top to Ponce on the volley. Could you imagine if Ponce came off the bench and won it like that? Would have been unbelievable. Anyhow, 88 minutes played. I'm going to stay on the same system because it looks like we're going to hold on here, and there's no need to go defensive. And I am pretty happy with that. 90 played, 3-1 up. Hopefully we'll be okay. I reckon we will be too. It should be okay. 94 played. It looks like it's game over. It's Mahrez on the ball. It's Heidemann. It's us done. We didn't keep a clean sheet, which would have been a bit more of a convincing win. But look, Liverpool won yesterday. They knew we had Chelsea. And we said to Liverpool, we're here. We're title contenders. You're not going to have it easy this season, unlike last season. To be honest, Arsenal did very well crawling them back last season. At 92 points, Arsenal ended up getting to 88. Anyhow, as you can see, we are back in the top spot. 9 wins and a draw. Liverpool draw to City, who we beat. We drew to Spurs. Have Liverpool beaten Spurs, though? Haven't played them yet. That could be a big game in this title race. Guardiola, D'Amico's out for the next 2 to 3 weeks. We're out without a left back, anybody. Anyhow, I'll deal with that with the stream. That is the end of episode 40 of Day Matters England. Already up to 40 episodes. How many episodes will this series have? Let me know in the comments below. Let me know how long you think it's going to take. A lot of people floating the 40 year mark. I'm thinking about 50 odd. Anyhow, we'll be here to see it out. I really want to complete this challenge. From Damien, from Day Matters England, from Bournemouth, who are title contenders this season. Links are in the description below. Come follow. If you like the episode, go like and subscribe to the YouTube channel. From Damien, I'll see you next time for episode 41. Thank you and goodbye.